I hit the button and I see that it's coming over. There's a little red line, and it's coming across from the Zoom onto the because we're still talking about communications here in Elephant in the Room, and now apparently others can join in observing how we understand ourselves and each other, and I get paid because it's now that I've got my keys back, I can open the room back up. Sparky, are you eating some? Oh, that's not my job. Okay, Dr. McFoxy, thank you for letting us
Mm.
get together.
Well, thank you so much for opening the room for us, Bruce. We really appreciate it, and welcome to all of you. It's so good to see all of you here, and Sparky, are you okay? It looks like you're. Um,
She looks a little grumpy today. Maybe a little she's eating something. What are you eating, Sparky? Oh, well,
ooh, that looks like a
she's
delicious.
That's good
not
because
wanting to talk.
that's good because like after last week, you could very well have just asked who is she eating too, because we were talking about that kind of stuff
Oh
before. But
yeah, this is
very happy to see it's a piece of fruit. That's good. Fruit's good. Fruit's good for you. More
I
fruit.
love
That's good.
apples. I love apples.
Apples are very good, and Sparky, if you can participate for whenever you'd like to. We're just so happy that you're here. And how is everybody? And Monty, it's been a long time since you've joined us. What have you been up to, and how are you doing?
I'm great. It's been like a whirlwind, and I'm glad to be here in the room with you all and the
it's been
dragon.
so long your hair has grown back on your head.
It oh Kitty, it's it doesn't match the beard. It's
Oh,
I bought it.
Oh, like extension. I get this. These girls in my house, they want to do this to their hair and put like pinks and purples and stuff. Okay.
well, you and Donnie have something in common then.
Yeah. Yeah.
False hair, false.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he didn't do it because he likes it. He did it because some kid puts this lollipop and pulls out all of his hair on his mane. It
Yeah.
was very
Oh,
traumatic for him.
Yeah.
Right,
Not
Donnie?
good. Not good. No,
No.
not good at all. Not good at all. No, no, no.
Donnie has had some hard times, I'm guessing. Yes.
Mhm.
we all have.
Yeah.
So,
being a zonkey, people think that I've been spray painted, but no, those are my real stripes.
Are you black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
It depends on who I'm with.
Oh, that's good. You're blending in. That's smart guy.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
all right. Well, let's start. I believe that we are still talking about communication and about how we connect with each other and about how we grow and learn from each other. Sparky, you really don't look very happy today.
My grandma's here.
Oh no. How old is this guy? She must be really old.
You don't ask her that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
you're 100 and your mom and dad's are like, I don't know, 1,000. She must be like really, really old.
I'm not sure if grandma or the world came first.
Oh. Oh. Is she mean, grandma, to you? Is this why you're grumpy?
Oh, she's mean to everybody. She's the boss.
Is she your mom's mom or your dad's mom?
Mom's, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. How am I going to know?
Well, dragons are matriarchal.
Oh, this makes sense because
Does
the
everybody
girls
know
are
what
always
that
smarter.
Yes.
That's a good word. That's a good word. I like that. That's a good word.
Well, Mom says it a lot, so I have to know that word.
Oh,
And Grandma's here because she wants me to come be with her. She says I'm becoming too human.
Oh, what does that mean?
She says my mom's not doing a good job and she's not making me dragon enough.
Oh, what would be more dragon?
Oh. If I didn't spend time with people like this.
well, we're not people. We're
You're not
creatures.
dragons.
That's true. We're not dragons. So she
You're
doesn't want you to
probably-
hang out with
She
creatures.
wants me to eat you, not talk to you.
Oh,
You're
that's no good.
probably
I
a
don't want to
meal.
be eaten.
In her eyes, yes.
And she doesn't want me to be on the computer and go to school.
Oh, Grandma doesn't.
No.
How does
That's
Mom
what they
feel
call
about that?
old school. Yes.
Yeah. So in protest, I'm not eating meat.
You don't look like
Okay.
you're enjoying that very much.
You're going to be
Apples-
very hungry. Meat
apples
is
are
the
awesome.
best.
I love apples.
Well, yeah, but you got to say that Bruce, for example, like you and me,
Yeah,
a donkey and a
yeah.
zonkey, pretty similar, but it doesn't take all that many apples really to fill us up. You know what I'm saying? But someone like Sparky, a dragon, we're talking a couple of orchards probably to get that appetite taken care of right there. If that's all she's going to do, if
I
that's
think
all
it's-
she's doing, then that's about what it'll be.
I think it's the hay, and then you drink a lot of water, and then you swell up. And you can really get really bloated.
Well, it almost looks like you're a little bit hangry. So
Well, if I have to eat apples to make Grandma go away, that's what I'm doing.
I live really close to a banana farm. I could make you a deal. We could work together. I could show you where the great plantations are, and we could fly around.
Okay.
Are you going to escape and run away, Sparky?
Maybe. No,
well,
of course not.
Or you think that they're listening to you? Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful because you never know. You never know. Somebody could be there. Somebody could be listening. You never know. You got to be careful. You really do.
This
I do have to be careful. She's listening all the time. And you think that she can't hear you because she looks like she's asleep. And then she does hear you.
oh dear.
this is part of communication. You need to only say what you want them to hear when you know they are listening, right?
But they can't hear you because I have headphones.
Oh, that's very
Oh.
smart. Very smart.
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
just randomly say, we love grandma, we understand. Okay? All right. We don't want you to get in troubles.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's easy. It's easy to get into trouble with other people, because other creatures, because it happens. It happens. We as a matter of fact, I got to tell you, I'm in a kind of a similar situation over here. Not exactly. It ain't a relative, but somebody new showing up and just kind of what's the expression? Pardon me, Monty, but throwing a monkey wrench in, and that's what the humans say. Monkey wrench. I have no idea what that is, but
If
but still,
the wrench looks like a monkey, makes sense to me.
it could be. It could be. It could be. I don't know. It could be.
Well,
But,
what happened
yeah.
to
Use
you,
monkeys
Donnie?
for, huh?
What happened, Donnie? Who's in your problems?
Oh, well, as I've said before, I make no secret about the fact, being on the farm here, there's a lot of creatures around, a lot of animals here lots of different kinds of animals, horses and cows and then ducks and geese who are always scurrying. And then the other day, though, I don't want to put too much behind it, but the other day the farmer brought another donkey. And this guy,
What?
he's he's a lot younger than I am. And then
You got a brother?
I'm just No,
Oh.
no relation. No relation at all. I have no idea who he is. I have no idea where he came from. It's
But is
just
he
that,
annoying like a brother?
well, he's not so much annoying to me because he doesn't really do anything. He's just kind of standing around right now. But I'm looking at him, and he's younger, and he's maybe who knows? He could be faster, he could be stronger, he could be who knows? But job security is not looking too good right now. Is what I'm saying. And so
no.
I'm a little concerned, just a little.
You've
just
got
a
to
little.
get rid of this guy. How are you going to do this?
I
Well,
can't eat him.
well,
But I'm not eating meat right now. Sorry.
yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because then I wouldn't want to take away from what you're doing just to help whatever little thing I got going on over here, as they say.
I mean,
Well,
I could
but,
try, but it would take forever.
Donnie, I'm just really glad to know that that your issues with the new donkey have to do with him being there and not about his maid. I'm really glad to know that that's not something that you're.
Oh, well, Doc, now that you mention it, come to think of it, I never even thought about that. That never even came up. It never even was a consideration. So, yeah, I guess that's a good thing. I guess. I don't know. I guess.
Maybe
If
you're
you say
doing
it is,
better,
then, who
Donnie.
am I to argue? So, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so
is it good or bad that he's going to take your work? You get to relax, right?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. You see, one would think that if someone else is doing the work and then you don't have to do the work, that's a good thing. However, there is a big however, because it's a farm. And on a farm, you, as they say, you pull your weight or you're not around for much longer. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully,
no.
the farmer
Gonna make
and his
glue out
family.
of you.
Well, yeah, that's if it's the one of the cows or one of the pigs or one of the chickens, you know where they're going to end up. But not so much with a donkey.
It's delicious.
Yeah, not so much with the donkey though, because that's not something they do. That's not something they do. But but still, I'm wondering. It's got me wondering. That's all. That's all. I'm not anxious. I'm not angry. I'm just wondering. Yeah.
Yeah. You keep an eye on this guy and you try to teach him.
Yeah.
Say, listen, I'm in charge. Right from start. Make sure he knows I'm in charge. And then he maybe won't goof around so much.
Donnie, do they have a pasture on your farm?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, big one. Because we got quite a few horses and the cows as well. So yeah, it's a big one. Yeah.
Well, I heard somebody said that they were going to be put out to pasture, and they didn't think that was going to be a good thing.
Pastures are lovely.
Okay.
That's
Do
a
they
good
do
point.
that there?
It's easier
That's
to
a good
catch.
point.
It's easier to catch creatures when they're in the pasture.
Well,
Well, I
it
can see
depends
that.
on what they're going to do with you. If they're going to pasture, it's not so bad. You get to relax. You don't have to work so much. But if they're making glue out of you, that's no good. Don't let them make glue out of you, donkey.
No. It's just like I said, it's a working farm, as the farmer often says. It's a working farm, and if you're not working, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So yeah, on the one hand, it sounds good that maybe get some time off, but on the other hoof, not so much.
Yeah, you be careful out there. You need to ask the farmer. Say, hey, farmer, what's going to happen to me? See, this is the problem. Dr. McFoxy, these people are not understanding. And, here I keep trying to explain. I mean, everybody knows for a cat, when a string is hanging or a wire is hanging, that's for the cat. Everybody in the whole wide world knows this. Okay? So then the other day, everybody's out of this house and there's wires hanging. They call this from the mouse for the computer. They even call it mouse. They know the cat likes mouse, right? So they know, okay, everybody's out of the house. So I'm like playing with the string on the mouse and I'm like, oh, hey, I'm biting. I do this a lot. They know. All of a sudden, this whole computer comes crashing on my head. And I think to myself, They know I'm going to play with these wires. They put that there on purpose. They're trying to kill me.
Did the mouse get away?
Then the mouse, it was a computer's mouse. It wasn't a real mouse.
Oh,
Why,
that's
what tastes so good about the wires behind a a television?
Oh,
I don't,
they
I
just
never,
they clean out my teeth good. And they're just like,
oh,
you know, because sometimes the teeth are hurting. So it's like chewy, that chewy, spongy is very good to chew on.
oh, okay.
So see, you know, everybody knows this. So how can these people in my house not know? So unless they are either stupid and don't know, or they is trying to kill me by putting this where it's going to fall on my head.
maybe they're trying to kill you.
Dr. McFoxy, whose side are you on? And then you'll come and eat me because I'm dead like my cousin you ate the other day.
Well, no.
Mm,
They're not supposed to eat you because you're a client.
No.
that's right. Even though I don't pay you no money, or no, I don't even bring you a mouse to eat. You are my doctor.
Yes. And plus you don't look particularly delicious, so.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am very delicious. Don't eat me anyway.
I've had your species before. It's.
Maybe if she got run over and was nice and squishy.
Hey, let's not talk about how to make me more delicious. I'm already delicious enough. Let's go back to Donnie. He's out in the pasture. What are we going to do with him?
If I may, Dr. McFoxy, I seem to see that we've got some variations on our communication going on here this morning. If I'm not mistaken, communication was our topic for the day. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Well, for example, Simone, if you are going to present yourself as not food for some other creature, then following up with claiming to be delicious doesn't really seem to be clear communication.
Well,
as
I
far
am
as I'm
telling the
concerned.
truth. What is wrong with the truth? I am beautiful, furry creature, and I'm obviously delicious. That goes without saying.
Yeah,
Go
yes.
into this.
Clearly, Simone, you are mostly fur.
Well, yes, that's cat. Everybody knows this. I'm not saying anything new.
Yeah, just a little flame and it goes away.
Well, yes, but underneath that it's just scrawny and anyway, let's get back to Reginald. You look confused.
Oh, yeah, I'm not confused per se, but just I'm finding it fascinating following this particular line of communication, mostly because I, for one, have always been an arbiter of the benefits of clear communication, being adjunct to well-rounded relationships, you know. And so I've always felt that clear, concise communication is absolutely paramount.
Get to the point already. This is not clear communication. You're taking a long time.
I'm sorry. Am I?
Yes.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. It's
That's
just that.
okay, Reggie. It's a good thing you're smart.
I was going to say, with, for example, Dr. Codswallop, which,
dear.
by the way, if I may interject, his name in particular, I don't know if you're familiar with the meanings behind the name Codswallop, but it actually fits him rather well, you know. And I'm not telling tales behind his back, as it were, because even if he was here, he probably wouldn't be able to follow what I was saying, if you know what I mean. You know?
I don't think any of us know exactly.
Oh.
You kind of going around in circles here.
Is there any
Reggie.
way you could get to the point, Reggie?
Yes, of course, by all means. I've forgotten what it was.
Oh, goodness. Clear communication is what you are saying. Like when I'm communicating to these people who live,
Yes,
that if they leave
yes.
a
Thank
wires
you.
or a string or anything hanging, I am going to chew it. So I'm communicating this over and over again. So they know that if they leave this wires, I'm going to chew it, and they put it there so it'll drop on my head. This is a communication. They're communicating clearly to me. They're going to kill me.
I suppose that is one interpretation. That is one direction in which that particular line of thought could lead. Yes.
How does that
And
make
then
you feel, Simone?
Dr. McFoxy is going to try to eat me because I'm delicious.
And how does that make you feel, Simone?
Very not good because they.
Oh,
I see that string. Oh,
Bruce
I
is-
see that string you're waving there, Bruce. You better cut it out. I can't reach it anyway. Anyways, it makes me feel like they're not paying any attention to these clear communications I'm giving them. Like when the littles pull my tail and I bite them. That's clear communication. Don't do that again. Okay. And when this other girl knocked me off the table and I cough up a hairball in front of her room, a door, several times in a row, this is clear communication. They are not understanding.
what is hairball between Bruce? What are you doing?
He is trying to make me crazy. I can't reach these wires.
She said she liked wires. I was just helping.
I do, but they have to be here where I can touch them. I can't touch those.
Well, they're right here. You can.
Oh,
You
well,
can.
I'm not there. Am I there?
No,
Oh,
I
see,
don't.
Sparky's mad now. She's trying to do it too. You got us all crazy.
I was
Sorry.
not aware of the fact that dragons were also intrigued by that sort of an action.
Well, aren't all creatures?
Well, not particularly. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, especially with most giraffes, let's say, the dangling wire or string doesn't really come into play. Mostly because it would have to be dangling from quite some height, to make a difference. But as for myself, a little more closer to the ground, you might say, they still don't hold that same type of fascination for me.
I think it has to do with the difference between when you eat things that move and when you don't.
Ah.
Oh, that,
So we're back to that again.
That was very smart of you, Sparky.
Thanks.
Because now you're eating only fruits and vegetables and they don't move. So yeah, okay, I get this.
They don't move. They're not very interesting.
No.
Sparky, it's a shame. It's a shame that your grandmother doesn't want you to go back to school because you really do seem to be quite attentive here, and I hope that you can continue to come.
I hope so too. It's only if I can scare my grandma off, though.
What's the plan for this?
Well, I keep putting my brother in her room
That's a good one.
because he breaks things and he's noisy and
And
he
he spits
takes
out fire.
stuff
That helps.
and sometimes he lights our covers on fire.
Yes.
So
And if he's bugging her, he's not bugging me.
That's good.
Yeah,
This is a win-win situation for you.
So, Sparky, one of the things I was wondering was perhaps trying to scare your grandma maybe is quite the best idea. She's obviously lived through a lot of different things and probably is quite scary herself. But if your mother and father had put you into school, what did they think about your grandmother wanting to pull you out?
They don't get to have a decision because grandma's the boss.
Oh.
Well, maybe grandma will die soon. This is a positive.
I don't know. She's been around a long time.
Well, everybody dies sometime.
Yeah. I I don't think I should wish my grandma to die, though.
Oh, well, okay.
It would be easier, but it's not good.
Do you have how much room in your cave? She have to get her own cave?
Oh,
No, she's got mom and dad's room while she's here.
Where are
So where are
they?
they? The Holiday Inn?
No, they have my room.
Where are you sleeping then?
I'm sleeping in my brother's room, and my brother has to sleep with mom and dad
Ah,
oh,
in my room where he's touching my stuff.
ah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
it's all very confusing.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, and what do you guys know about Valentine's?
No.
Oh, this is candies or chocolates that everybody gives to each other. And this guy at this house, he gives the chocolates and the flowers that he just got at the store down next door. And she is all like, oh, I'm going to prepare him such a nice meal. And then this is all you get me is these flowers and these chocolates from the gas station next door. It's the time where they love each other, but they also fight. So that's what that is.
Because at school, everybody got Valentine's, but I didn't get any.
Oh.
But I don't know if I like chocolate.
Oh.
I'm not sure if chocolate would be good for you. I know that chocolate is not good for dogs and cats and foxes.
I'm not a dog.
You
No,
think you
but
would like
it
chocolates?
would not be very good for you.
Well,
I could try to steal some chocolates and send them over to you, Sparky, because there's some here in the trash because she did not want them. You give me these same chocolates every year. I tell you I don't like them, and they're in the trash.
What were you going to say, Bruce?
I did have something that came in my email, and I'd like to share it as we go. Can I try something? We're gonna try to put the microphone next to the little speaker thing here. This is very hard with hooves, and there's so many. That's why my text is always coming out weird because you can't hear me. Okay, let's see if we can.
I think you're very good at your job.
Can you hear it?
I'm hearing music.
Oh.
The year was 2020 while in quarantine. Everyone's too crazy like you've never seen. No one thought about the animals in the zoo or the ones at home. Stuck with me and you until the doctor thought they need group therapy.
Oh, that's you, doctor.
Conversations, see what
Oh,
it
Dr.
will
Seth.
mean. Well, giraffe's afraid of heights.
That's
The
you.
dragon wants her rights. Kitty wants to be alone.
Oh, I
The
do.
elephant wants to roam. Donkey's traumatized, and the rhino needs to socialize.
Where is
We
she?
get them all together for group therapy. The bird and monkey say that we are all crazy. The session's starting soon. The zonkey showed them how to zoom. It's the elephant in the room.
Except
But he's
today,
not
no.
in the room.
That was lovely, but by the way, where is Ernie today? He's supposed to be in the room. That's the whole thing. Does anybody know?
We don't have an elephant in our room.
I didn't see him this week. Well, maybe he's got in trouble. Maybe Wally's got in.
Maybe Wally's being naughty again, but Wally's not here either.
Yeah, because Wally stole the keys.
Not
And maybe
complaining
Wally's
about that.
He
Not
didn't
much,
give
not
them
really,
back.
No.
Oh, he's going to be in so much trouble. He told me he would give them back.
Well, Bruce say he's got his keys back, but maybe he got in trouble when he's giving them back. I don't know.
afraid
We will have
that's
to ask Ernie next time where he
all,
is.
all the time we have in this session today. And
But Dr. McFoxy didn't fix anything. What are you going to fix? We have some problems.
Can you get rid of my grandma?
Can you get rid of the other donkey where Donnie is? And can you communicate to these people here? If they're going to leave strings, I'm going to play with them.
can you give me more apples?
Oh, that I might be able to do.
Oh, sure. Fix his problem. He's not even part of he's let us in the room.
She's eating it right in front of me. That's not very polite. Okay. Do we have something we're going to talk about next week?
Oh, is there anything somebody would like to, one of you would like to talk about next time?
Oh no, I hope I'll be here. If grandma doesn't take me
Oh,
somewhere else or
you
make
stop
my
doing
parents
this,
get rid of
Bruce.
the computer.
That would be good. That would be a good thing if you're here. Yeah, being here is good. So yeah, we're happy you're here. So yeah, it'd be good if you're here. Yeah, yeah.
You might need to
Well,
pack a bag
Thanks,
to
Reginald.
escape with Sparky if you need to.
And
And
so
thank you, Donnie.
maybe one of
maybe
the things that we can talk about is family. How difficult family can be sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be good. That would be a good thing. Yeah, yeah.
I think that would be a very good idea to talk
Mhm.
about being here and being with family. Thank you for being together